Well, millions of people have embraced the social website Twitter. Thousands of those people are right here in Maine.
They use it for everything from planning play dates for their children to posting links to websites to connecting with celebrities. But for people who don't use it, it's a foreign concept. So tonight we take a look at the site and hear from some Mainers about how and why they use it.
So do you do Twitter?
This is a fun way of connecting with people.
I use it for really a variety of reasons.
Ask 10 people why they use Twitter, and you'll likely get 10 different answers. Twitter, a website that asks you, what are you doing, and gives you 140 characters to answer, is as individual to each user as the night is dark.
The most use that I get out of Twitter is following the people who are in my industry. So I'm always learning. I'm always finding out, what everyone else is reading about, what everyone is sharing.
CHRYSTIE Corns works in product design. Rita Ciavellis, who works in managed care, uses Twitter differently.
More casual stuff, like what I'm doing. I used it a lot when I was traveling.
Their attraction to the site brought them here to a bar in Portland for a tweet up, a gathering of Twitter friends and followers.
It really has exploded, I'd say, in the last 3 months.
Rich Brooks, owner of the web design company Flight, says the best definition of Twitter that he's heard is that it's a living Rolodex that responds to you.
There are certain questions that are best answered by Google, and there are certain questions that are best answered by crowdsourcing.
So how does Twitter work? Well, you have to first sign up and give yourself a screen name. Mine is Karamak. Then you can find out who of your friends are already on here and start following them. Then you can check out their friends and their friends' friends and on and on. There's also news sites like Today Show, WLBZ, WCSH, and celebrities like Jimmy Fallon and MC Hammer have signed on. And there are bloggers, people like Mark Eastman, who's a stay-at-home dad who writes movie and television reviews from his kitchen in Bangor.
When I started out on it, I had no idea what it was for, really.
It didn't take long for him to find people to follow and ones who would follow him back. His 140 character updates were links to his reviews. His advice, think about how you use the internet and what you search for.
It's just a way of getting the internet to come to you however you want it to. You get to pick. It's different for everyone.
Kerry Weston works in public relations and says he keeps his Twitter messages, known as tweets, all business. He says it's just one more tool in running his business.
It forces you to be really succinct and short in your message so that you're not typing 2 or 3 paragraphs, and it forces you to say something quickly.
He also warns people Twitter takes some time to understand.
It doesn't do anything. It's kind of like joining the chamber or joining the Rotary. Just by joining and sitting in a corner, you're not going to benefit from the organization. Well, you're not going to benefit from Twitter if you just join and sit in a corner.
Back at the tweet up, Rich Brooks encourages people to give Twitter a try, but admits it's not for everyone. And when asked what the downfalls of Twitter are, he has one immediate answer.
It's a complete time suck.
Taking your time while you connect with people around the world.
Well, I certainly have to agree that sometimes it does become a complete time suck. I mean, I could sit here in front, I'm following 343 people, and I have 442 people following me.
Following you now.
So.
But how much do you get to follow all? I mean, there's a lot of people that, that are following you and you're following. Do you get to keep in tabs with all of them?
It's really tough when you're using something like the web because it is just it's just a list and it just goes down and down and down and down. There are different tools that you can use though, like TweetDeck, or if you have an iPhone, there's different things that you can put onto those PDAs, and so it separates them. It could be one group of Mainers, it could be one group of news stations, it could
so
be
you can organize your followers, and
exactly.
people that follow you can do the same.
Your BFFs, everything.
Unreal. Okay.
And I'll continue live tweeting during the show, so log on.